Breaking down, investigation is underway after human remains are found in East Price Hill. Here's some new video from the scene on Elberon Avenue. We know that the Cincinnati Police Department's criminal unit is investigating this death. Our crew is on the scene as well, working to get more details for you. We're going to bring you those updates throughout the evening.
It's life in prison for the man who admitted to stalking, murdering, and dumping a woman's body from Westchester. Michael Strouse pleaded guilty to killing 23-year-old Ellie Weik at his home in Liberty Township last summer. And on your sides, Tamika Artis was inside the Butler County courtroom today for sentencing. She joins us now from the newsroom with the emotional reaction from not only the family, but the defendant himself. Tamika.
Yeah, it certainly was an emotional day in court today, Tanya. The judge gave Strouse the maximum sentence of life behind bars. He will be eligible for parole after 17 and a half years for this horrific crime that prosecutors say read more like a crime novel than a true crime. The defendant, Michael Strouse, faced Judge Gregory Howard in a packed courtroom that included Ellie Weik's mother, father, and sister, as well as a host of supporters wearing bright colors and tie-dyed shirts in her honor. Last month, Strouse admitted to and pleaded guilty to killing the 23-year-old and dumping her body in a field not far from his home. Though no motive was ever given, prosecutors tell me that Strouse stalked and harassed the victim for months and that she lived in fear of the man with whom she had a distant relationship, though they gave no specifics. Both the defendant and Ellie's sister choked back tears in court today.
We would like to thank the Butler County Prosecutor's Office for establishing a solid case against the defendant, which ultimately led him to change his plea to guilty. We are one small step closer to healing.
But please believe me from the bottom of my heart that I never wanted to hurt anybody. And if there was any way to bring Ellie back, I would trade places with her in a second.
Supporters collected Easter eggs with written messages to describe Ellie, who they say was warm, compassionate, sweet, and loved nature. Those eggs will be hung on 2 trees at Keener Park in Westchester that have been planted in her memory. Ellie's mother made a special request asking the Judge Greg Howard to change the date on her daughter's death certificate to July 29th. That is the actual date of her death instead of the day that her body was discovered in August. She specified that she only wanted on record the truth, according to the defendant's admission about what actually happened to her daughter. Craig?